A partial government shutdown started at midnight, but the Senate did vote on Friday to fund most of the federal government through the end of September. The reason that a shutdown happened regardless is because the deal struck between President Trump and Senate Democrats still needs to go back over to the House for approval, and they're not expected to come back to Capitol Hill until Monday. In the meantime, federal agencies included in that spending package, like the Departments of Defense, Education, Transportation, Health, and Labor, are expected to start implementing shutdown contingency plans. Typically, that means essential services continue, like Social Security and Medicare, while others could face disruptions. Now, that impact should be limited if this is resolved early next week. But if the lapse drags on for longer, federal workers, some of whom will be furloughed, could see paycheck delays too. Unlike the last government shutdown, SNAP benefits will not be impacted because the agency that oversees the food aid program was among those funded last year. The big question moving forward is whether Congress will pass new restrictions on immigration raids. The Senate deal calls for extending Department of Homeland Security funding for just 2 weeks for now while negotiations continue, and there's no guarantee of compromise.
Senate Democrats will not support a DHS bill unless it reins in ICE and ends the violence.
When you look at the substance rather than the slogans, the demands all converge on a single outcome: robbing us of the power to enforce our immigration laws.
Some of those Democratic demands include things like ending so-called roving patrols, tightening warrant requirements, requiring body cameras, and removing masks on ICE agents. But Republicans are expected to bring their own ideas to the table in this negotiation, like cracking down on sanctuary cities. Reporting on Capitol Hill, I'm Jackie DeFusco.